was my celebration screech.
By the way, I am recording this, right? Just checking. Yes, okay, good. Woo! Okay, so, Book 4 of Lone Wolf. Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Piph,
I'm not.
who will be making all of the wrong choices.
I'm going to try to make all of the bad choices.
And, I like the idea, except do keep in mind that your decisions can seriously affect you even books down the road, so... Like Mass Effect. If you run across... All I'm saying is if you run across Arachnite Queen...
God damn it.
Don't kill the council! I'm also joined by Techno Mike,
Hello, everyone.
Viper King, and Slum.
Hey.
Is Viper even here? You gone?
I don't even know anymore.
Is he muted?
But there are peanut gallery. So, woo. Okay. The story so far. Ruanan is a remote mining province in the south of your homeland, Summerland, nestling between the sullen peaks of the Derncrag and Macken Mountains. The people of this province have long prospered from their toil in the oil-rich mines. Oil-rich mines? Wow. It's going to be some really messy mining.
No, they're rich.
The ore-rich mines, living and enjoying their wealth under the protection of their lord, Baron Vanalund. The gold and gems that are mined in Ruanan yield an important source of revenue to your homeland. The heavily guarded convoy of wagons that leave the province and journey to the capital has become a regular monthly routine. A routine that has never been broken until 1 month ago, when suddenly all contact with Ruanan ceased. A troop of 100 cavalry from the King's Guard were immediately dispatched to investigate the whereabouts of the missing convoy. Their commanding officer, Captain Duval, was ordered to report back to the king as soon as contact was made. But he and his men have not returned. They too have disappeared without a trace. The king has summoned you, Lone Wolf, the last of the Kyle Lords, to his citadel and home guard. Your quest is to find Captain Duval and his men, discover what has happened to the missing convoy, and to uncover the veil of the mystery that now hangs over Ruanan. The king has gathered a company of border rangers, a unit of elite scouts, all of whom are skilled in horsemanship and outdoor survival. He has ordered these 50 men to accompany you in hope that 50 men might succeed where 3 did not last book.
Not my fault.
It's like, Lone Wolf, can you keep these guys alive, please?
No promises.
He has ordered...
Fucking trees, man. That's why I'm gonna be like the pep talk for everyone. Just like, watch out for trees, watch out for doors. Black weapons especially. Don't mess with those.
They're
things.
just looking around like, this guy's really a Kylord? What? He has ordered these 50 men to accompany you in the hope that with your leadership they may succeed where the larger, more visible force failed.
It's because he went through the forest. Don't go in the forest.
As you
Or
and your...
pull levers.
or pull levers. As you and your men enter the royal armory to equip yourselves for the long ride ahead, you glimpse a black crow perched on a window ledge high above. It flies away.
Crows should have been another color.
It flies away, but not before a shiver has run down your spine. In home guard, a crow is a bird of ill omen.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's only if it passes in front of you.
No. And cockatoos are great. I just love like a Lone Wolf's like
Cockatoos are
checking his
awesome.
equipment and looks up. Oh, I love birds. Birds I am not scared of. Okay, so we already have your combat skill and your endurance points. We don't need to worry about that stuff. We do need to worry about a new skill. Huh? Upgrade time.
Now
7
it's time to
cents.
get the best skill.
You have the choice of hunting. Do you want me to reread these or
No, I know them. I know exactly which skill I'm gonna get.
what are you gonna get?
Mind over matter, that one.
Yeah! I can move things with my mind.
Dude, check this shit out.
I remember having a lone wolf once that didn't have any mental powers, and every time, like in the last book, when Vonatar was like started mentally attacking someone, I just kept thinking like lone wolf's like, whatever, dude, that's not real. Oh no, he's gonna attack me with his mind. Oh god, I've got a really bad headache. Mind over matter, man. You're starting to become skilled. There's only 3 skills you don't have. No, 2 skills you don't have anymore. You don't have hunting
Hunting, which probably would help me with food, but
and
fuck that.
and mind blast.
Mind Blast, which would help me with battle, but fuck that. I'm getting all the best skills. Mind over matter.
All of the best. Before leaving Homeguard on your ride south, you were given a map of the Southlands. Let's take a look at that. You okay? You don't need. Can we get rid of the? Let's just deposit. We'll deposit your map of Kalt. You don't need that. Do you want to deposit this diamond and this silver key and this bluestone triangle? You really? Okay, I can tell you right now, you don't need a bluestone triangle or a silver key. I don't remember about the diamond. Those were red herrings.
Sure. Both were red herrings?
No. They're not red herrings. Sorry, they were used in the last book. There's no reason to keep them anymore.
I don't think I used one of them in the last book.
Nope. You know why? You didn't pull them levers.
Fuck those levers.
All right, you're given a map of the Southlands, so let's take a look at the map. Here is your map, which is pretty much just like your map of Summerlin. Wait, I think yep, it's pretty much exactly the same map. But hey, it's a little zoomed in. Huh?
Got some detail in there?
Yeah. It's good. It's good times.
Got a little bit of the south over there?
Oh, okay, so while we have this up, even though it's not up, you are headed here. Runan.
I can't see it at the moment. Okay, there.
Yeah. Right down.
And where am I starting?
Right here. Look at all the forest. It looks like you have to go through a forest, my friend.
Oh no! I want to go to Ragadorn first.
A badge of rank, which you wear upon the sleeve of your tunic, and a pouch of gold, which is 1.
Oh, yeah.
You've got 27 gold, though. So good job. All right. You may take your pick of the following items, in addition to those you already possess, but remember you can only carry 2 weapons. You may take up to 6 of the following.
Holy piss.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Why not?
I guess, but I was doing a lot more dangerous freaking missions before this. Checking up on people. Why would I get 6 instead of trying to freaking conquer the freaking enemy force that's destroying our lands? We'll get only 2 of those.
We're in a time of prosperity now. Alright, you have a Warhammer, so you could double wield Warhammer if you want. Dagger, 2 potions of Lampsfer, a sword, a spear, 5 meals, a mace, a chainmail waistcoat, which will add 2 to your endurance and 2 to your combat skill, which can be worn over your leather, and a shield, which adds 2 to your combat skill.
Is it me or
Can
does
I
it
dual wield shields?
No, you cannot dual wield shields.
Alright.
Oh no, we turned off dual wield. No, we didn't. No, we turned off the shields, and you can't dual wield and use a shield. So really, it's kind of like pick your poison, because if you take the other Warhammer, you're going to have to get rid of the shield, and it's really not going to make a difference.
I don't have to get rid of the shield.
I mean, you
Shield's
don't have to
fine.
you have to deposit it, yeah.
No, I don't have to deposit it.
Then you can't dual wield.
Wait, but I think I can still dual wield. I just can't use the shield.
Bonus. Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, because it's 2 to your
I'm
combat
not
skill
going to
either way.
deposit it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just it's going to make no difference either way. I don't know if hang on, I'm going to save because I think it's supposed to be choosing your 5 meals is 1 selection, but the game may not be treating it that way.
If it's not, then yeah, I would like to get the chainmail. If
Okay.
I could.
There you go. That's 1.
I would like to deposit my dagger
Deposit done.
and get a warhammer.
Double warhammers. Oh yeah.
Then to deposit the warhammer.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
I would like to take back the dagger that I had before.
What? Okay. Withdraw. Okay. So that's 2. You got 4 left.
Alright. So, pretty much the rest of it is just going to be meals.
No potions of Lamsper?
Alright, I'll take one potion and the rest meals.
Alright. Alright, so then...
Actually, can I get... Oh, shoot. Did you stop yet?
Yeah.
Can I get the other potion?
Sure. Yeah, and it does say here that it counts as one of your total 6, so... There you go. That's it. So you have 2 potions of the last one. 3, technically, because you still have one from the last one. So, and 3 meals.
Cool.
And 2 empty
'Cause
spots in
I
your
think I can
backpack.
still use a potion of lamps for food,
Nope.
technically.
Nope.
Doesn't that just heal in general?
I don't think that counts, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure, actually. I don't think that counts, though. But like I said, I really don't know.
Alright.
Okay, so you have found your 6 items. You don't need that. You know how to use your stuff. Rules for combat. You know all that. Okay. Good luck.
Alright.
For 3 days, you lead your brave company of rangers across the lush plains of southern Summerland on the first stage of your urgent mission. The flat, treeless fields surround you with a seemingly endless expanse of wheat. So high that even though you are in the saddle, it reaches above your knees. Your horses seem to be swimming through a vast yellow sea of corn that is only interrupted by an occasional track or a group of isolated farmhouses.
All of the horses drown.
So, no, I was going to say 50 people riding through the fields of wheat. Dicks, you're trampling all the food down. Why don't you guys, I don't know, use the road?
We're like into like a V pattern. Just trampling down the entire field.
I should point out, because I had someone asking in the chat, this is called Seventh Sense. You can find it on Project Aeon, and it makes everything so automated and cool. So, alright, the Southerners welcome your sudden appearance, despite you destroying their crops. But you only make the briefest stop for food and rest, neither wishing to risk becoming a burden nor alarm the good people with your mission. By noon on the 4th day, you reach the pass of Moitura. Here, the plains give way to the broken foothills of the Durncrag Mountains. You soon reach a highway, the surface cracked and full of potholes, heading off towards the south. This is the notorious Ruanan Pike. South of the pass, the Ruanan Pike crosses 100 miles of open territory known as Raiders Road. Bandit tribes from the wildlands and Gek warbands from the mountains of the west frequently ambush those who travel along the pike, and the regular shipment of gold and gems from these mines at Ruanan have sometimes yielded rich pickings for these merciless robbers. Point and flankers, you shout, and immediately 3 groups of rangers peel away from the column and spur their horses into a gallop. You watch with pride as the expert horsemen take up their scouting positions to the front and side of the company. It is late afternoon when a ranger scout approaches the company from the west. He points towards a craggy outcrop where a thin spiral of wood smoke betrays a hut hidden beneath the overhanging rock. Do you wish to investigate the hut or not?
Does it say which direction it's?
No.
Which direction it is?
Mm-mm.
Shit. Late in the afternoon, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, save and let's go just go some adventuring.
Yeah!
Instead of huts. Let's see if I can't use my orb of burning.
Investigate the hut. An escort of 5 rangers accompanies you along the twisting narrow track that leads to the hut. The rough stone walls are covered with a damp moss into which is set a curious oval door. There are no windows. You have dismounted and approached the door when suddenly a man's voice calls from inside the hut. Come in, Lone Wolf. I've been expecting you. Do you wish to open the door and enter? Do you wish to draw a weapon and kick down the door? Do you wish to send your rangers into the hut? Dun, dun, dun.
Let's draw my weapon and kick down the door. Let's be a boss about this.
Yeah. The oval door crashes inwards and a loud cloud of dust billows out of the hut. I'm alone, says the voice. You have nothing to fear from me, jerk. Tightening your grip on your weapon, you cautiously enter the stone hut. In the dim light of the interior, you see an old man seated at a table. The flicker of the log fire is all that illuminates the foul-smelling hovel, yet it sheds enough light for you to see the clutter of charts and strange instruments that crowd the hut. The man slowly raises his gaze from a large crystal sphere and bids you to sit opposite him. You know my name. How, you ask wearily. The stars have foretold our meeting long ago, Lone Wolf, he replies slowly, passing his withered old
Not
hands.
if I didn't go that way.
Withered old hands over the sphere. Be not alarmed by my knowledge, for I wish only to aid you. He produces a small scroll of parchment from within his robe and hands it to you. Upon the scroll is written the following verse. When the full moon shines o'er the temple deep, a sacrifice will stir from sleep the legions of a long-forgotten lord. When a fair royal maid on altar dies, the dead of Mackengord shall arise to claim their long-awaited reward. I'm sure it's pretty poetry. It sounds like something an emo would write. You ask the meaning of the strange verse, but the old man does not answer you. He seems to have fallen into a deep trance. You lean across the cluttered table to awaken him, and in shock to see your hand pass straight through his body. Gradually, his image begins to fade. Within seconds, he has disappeared completely. Or was he never there at all?
No, he is definitely there.
You place the scroll in your pocket. Mark it on your special item. Quickly leave the hut, pausing only to wipe the cold sweat from your brow. Hang on a second.
Why is it cold? Is it cold out?
It's pretty nighttime at the moment.
It's,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty, yes.
Okay.
So, good job. You got a scroll.
Yeah! I remember when I got a scroll before.
Yeah, it was so helpful to you.
It's good.
You have ridden less than 5 miles when you see a group of wagons on the highway ahead. They are painted in a gaudy mix of bright colors and drawn by teams of oxen. A huge tasseled banner flies above the leading wagon, which bears the following proclamation. Famous azure players, troubadours of the imperial courts of Magnamund. Oh, and they got a pretty picture. That guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Ah!
Looks like he's been starving to death.
I know. Do you wish to stop and question these traveling minstrels? Or do you wish to ignore them and let them pass?
Let's see. Less than 5 miles to see a group of wagon. I just see minstrels.
Yep.
Huge banner flying. Let's see. The famous something player?
The famous Astur players.
I don't even know what the heck Astur players are.
None of us do.
Germans Imperial. Let's just go and say hi to them.
Alrighty. Yeah. You
read all of
signal the driver to stop. The wagons halt, and a small moon-faced man in a bright pink tunic throws open the rear door of the leading carriage. He shouts and curses the driver as he descends the ladder, pausing only to adjust the cummerbund that barely covers his huge stomach. Seeing your men, he lets out a strangled shriek and fumbles for his short sword hanging at his side. "Bandits! Robbers!" he cries, and wrestles free his sword from his ornate scabbard. A row of anxious faces appears at the wagon windows, but the expression soon changed to a smile when they recognize your Summerlunding uniforms. "Calm yourself, Yesu," shouts an elderly woman. "They are Summerlunding Rangers. They will not steal your gold." Laughter ripples along the carriages as the little fat man suddenly unsheathes the sword with such force that he spins around and tumbles to the ground. That'd be funny if you're like, "You're wrong, old lady." No.
I must battle this man. He seems like a worthy foe.
You must forgive Yesu, says the old woman. He means you no harm. Raiders Road has made him a nervous wreck. You question the old woman, asking her where they have come from and their destination. You learn that they are a troop of players that have journeyed many miles from their native land of Cloesia in the east. They last played for the people of Ishnar, but it was a disappointing show. It seems that the town was quiet and grave. Those who did come to see them were a sad and sorry crowd. They are now bound for Homeguard, and hopefully a more appreciative audience. "Light is fading," remarks the old woman. "Perhaps you and your men will camp with us tonight? We would deem it an honor and would be happy to entertain you with songs and dancing." You notice the hopeful look in the eyes of your men as they await your decision. To be a dick or not to be a dick?
Hmm.
I was going to say yes, and then I saw the hope in my men's eyes. Can't have that.
They might go soft on me.
I do want to choose all the wrong decisions.